Hey guys, Halina here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some Marvel vs. DC memes, so stay tuned. Okay, so as somebody who really likes Marvel and really likes DC, uh, it's always funny to see like people like defending, like fighting almost to the point where it's like one's better than the other, and it's like, look, there's some hits, there's some misses on both ends, and I say love them all. But yeah, Marvel versus DC seems to be the ever-loving battle that never ends, so let's have a look. Budget 170 million, box office 714 million, huge success. Budget 232 million, box office 772 million, giant hit. Budget 240 million, box office 750 million, great start for a new reboot. Budget 200 million, box office 740 million, monster hit. Budget 250 million, box office 870 million, box office flop. Really? Look, the issue with Batman vs. Superman is not the amount of money it made. It's the movie itself. Look, I do like Batman vs. Superman more than I think most people seem to, but it's not great. Yeah, so the budget and the box office numbers aren't the only things that necessarily determine whether a movie is a hit or not. Yeah. I'm so much cooler than you. I had a cameo in Thor. It was in the Avengers. DC will never let you be in the Justice League film. True, but I'd rather star in my own killer TV show over being a sidekick any day. Oh. You know what? I really love this because like the first one was like a, like a DC burn type thing. This one's a Marvel burn, so I feel like we're pretty even. Like we can love and we can hate everything. Yeah, I mean Hawkeye, not my favorite character, but I mean ultimately he is a sidekick. Like, so yeah, go Green Arrow, you do your thing. 2016, when strong Boy Scouts fight rich dudes. Okay, this one may be one of my favorite ones. It's hard to believe they both came out in 2016, did they? I guess they did. Marvel and DC are like really like countering each other at this point. Marvel has the upper hand though. When strong Boy Scouts fight rich dudes. Oh man. DC, we will not do the same things as Marvel. Marvel, you mean succeed? Oh boy. Poor DC, honestly. Poor DC. That's, I mean, there is kind of a point. They wear masks, everyone knows them. They don't wear masks. Nobody knows them. Okay. So we know why nobody recognizes Superman, because, those glasses and all. I mean, I know glasses can somewhat change the way a person looks, but not that much. But Wonder Woman, I mean, that is, nobody put those pieces together. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for this. Marvel, humans who want to be gods. DC, gods who want to be humans. Day 23, they still don't know I am human. Day 25, they still don't know I'm a god. Yeah. It is weird to think about, because, like, I mean, I feel like oftentimes that is, like, how they are categorized, and it's like, but, like, I feel like it's more so with Marvel, because I feel like DC, like, I mean, you got, Superman, and you got Wonder Woman, and they're basically gods, but, like, Flash and Cyborg and Aquaman and Batman are all human type thing. I mean, I guess Aquaman's not really either. I guess Aquaman is sort of like a god too. So then you got Batman, Cyborg, and Flash, who are all human in their own way. But I feel like Marvel, because it's like so many just like regular people, and then there's Thor, that it's like, yeah, it's humans who want to be gods, and then it's like Thor's like, present, I am here. Yeah. $207.4 million. Your move, Batman. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of my Academy Award. Man, I love that. Yeah, I mean, DC, like I said, DC has some hits. Like, we all kind of tend to side with Marvel on this one, but DC does have its own moneymakers. So, yeah. DC. My mom's name is Martha. Shit, bro, my mom's name is Martha too! Let's be friends. And then on Marvel, it's like, my mom's name was Sarah, but my mom's name was Maria. It's war! Oh, man. Okay, yeah. Obviously, DC poking fun at the whole Martha thing. I mean, look, it was a weird way to resolve Batman vs Superman. Like, it was a weird way to resolve it. But that's not how Civil War started on the Marvel end. But I guess to like parallel it with the mom's name and everything like that, I mean, it's fun. Look, they were at war over random things in Civil War too, so why not make it the mom's name? DC's major villains, Marvel's major villains. Oh man, when other studios own everything. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's something DC has going for them, is all their heroes are under one media conglomerate. But yeah, but DC won't let TV and movie play with each other. Like, I feel like Marvel, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like, even though it kind of veered off of the MCU, it did somewhat tie into the MCU in the earlier seasons. And DC's like, our toys? Your toys. You don't touch our toys. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. But, yeah. DC's its own worst enemy with that. But Marvel, I mean, with all their properties being spread out, it's like, what can we do? It's so, like, this picture sums up everything. Yeah, Civil War was better than Batman vs Superman, but just at the bottom though, honestly. Oh man. DC's just like, and Marvel's like, yeah, we win. Marvel pretty much will always win, I think, in terms of cinematic stuff. But Marvel in movies, Marvel's the champion. Yeah, and then Marvel in comics, video games, network TV shows, animated series, and animated movies. DC's like, yeah, here we come. I mean, I do think DC has a better television universe with the Arrowverse. Yeah, I'm still calling it the Arrowverse, even though Arrow's done, but yeah, it will always be the Arrowverse. And they kind of have the upper hand with that, even though I do love Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and that's about it, because I haven't seen any of the other Marvel shows, but I hear, like, they're pretty good. So, I guess there's that. But, animated movies. I mean, I guess Marvel doesn't really have any animated movies. Like, DC, like, I got a whole list of them on the PVR, so, there's that. Yeah, I guess DC kind of wins out with all that stuff, but with the movies, it's Marvel. Unless it's Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's Marvel. If Marvel and DC were brothers. Yeah, Marvel would be Zeus and DC would be Hades, for sure. Marvel's like, we superior, and DC's like, I hate you. I love that. What if I told you you can like DC and Marvel? Oh, I love how they got like Marvel and DC heroes just like all like gathered together. Like, what? I mean, that's what I'm saying is we can like both. I think when like people find out that, you know, somebody likes both, they're like kind of like, how dare you not pick a side? It's like, because creative people are creative and it's just beautiful all around. And like I said, sometimes there's hits and sometimes there's misses. And whether or not we all agree on what are the hits and what are the misses, I don't think anybody can really sit there and say Marvel has had every single thing they've done be a hit. Just like nobody can say everything DC has done has been a major hit. So, there's hits, there's misses on both ends. And you can love what you love. And if you want to love Marvel and DC, more power to you. That's still one of my favorites, though. So, are they with you? I thought they were with you. Damn it, Barry! Oh, yes, the Arrowverse. Everybody always picks on poor Barry. Because Barry changed the timeline, so it's like everything that goes wrong, it's always Barry's fault. I just love how they're like all so serious in the picture, like, yeah, we're getting ready to battle, and it's like, are they with you? I thought they were with you. Okay, so like, who are they with? Meanwhile, DC's like, why are we here? I love that one so much. Marvel fans, Endgame is the biggest and most ambitious crossover of superheroes on screen ever. DC fans laughs in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Oh man, yeah. Look, Endgame and Infinity War, both of them were just crossovers of massive scales. And they did a good job with it. They had the cinematic budget to do a good job with it. But, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, granted, Crisis on Infinite Earths, I will say, most of them were cameos, whereas Marvel in both Infinity War and Endgame really used their heroes in this crossover situation. But Crisis on Infinite Earths, a lot of them were cameos, and a lot of them they didn't really say anything. A lot of them had like a few lines of dialogue before they, got, blasted away. Yeah, so I will still give it to Marvel. Although, yeah, Crisis on Infinite Earths was a pretty big crossover, and like, I mean, I guess the one thing Crisis on Infinite Earths had going for it was a generational crossover. Like, they took like characters and actors that had been in DC properties spanning generations. Like, and like, I mean, we even got the tie into the DCEU. So, yeah, I mean, Crisis on Infinite Earths did that really well with the generational span of things, whereas Marvel was a little bit more within its cinematic universe. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, I think both were ambitious and both succeeded in different ways. No one should ever know the location of the Batcave. Here's my home address. 180 Malibu Point 90265. I'll leave the door unlocked. Yeah, I mean, that does sound like something Tony would do. Is like, here's my address. Come find me. We can hang out. Yeah, so that is it for the crossover memes. Yeah, let me know. Are you more of a Marvel fan or a DC fan? Do you like both? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my latest videos. Follow me on all the socials. The link is in the description down below. And I will see you all in another video. Bye, guys.